Welcome, welcome. It is I, your humble and grateful host, the Rogue Shuriken. Just want to talk about some Tekken news real quick. Now, I know you've already heard about the Season 3 changes, update promises that they're made. I'll be honest with you, that is a way above my rank, but people that are higher ranked than me and in the know seem to be very happy, very optimistic about this change. So I'm just gonna tend to believe them and say, yeah, this is gonna be a good thing. It's gonna be something that makes the game more fun and engaging. But I don't really know much about that stuff. I'm not gonna pretend to know or pretend that I understand how this is gonna affect the game going forward. What I actually want to talk about is some of the new DLC characters that was announced for Season 3. We get Kunimitsu, Bob, and Roger Jr. Now, when these characters were announced, I wasn't really excited about any of them. Roger's kind of cool. Bob's all right. Kunimitsu, I just thought of her as like a Yoshimitsu clone. I never really messed with her. But after going back to Tekken 7 and looking at her, I'm way more excited. When I played Tekken 7, I played just with friends. I wasn't like trying to get better or get serious. I'd pick a character, mash some buttons, we'd have a good time, and then move on to the next thing. Now that I'm actually trying to like learn and understand the game, going back to her, I could appreciate this character much more. So I do want to train and get ready for her. She reminds me a lot of Raven. I like Raven a lot. The reason why I haven't used too much Raven in the past is my understanding is once you get to a certain level, he becomes very difficult to manage and to trick people and things like that. I'm hoping with her having a little bit of Raven in her, a little bit of Yoshimitsu, the balance between the two, I can use her and get pretty far with her. That's what I'm hoping will happen. So I'm gonna spend my time training Raven and Yoshimitsu in preparation for being able to use this character. She has a lot of teleport stuff. She has, of course, Yoshimitsu's like spin moves and things like that. She has some tricky dive pokes and things. So I think she'll be a good balance between those two characters. Well, I think by me training those two characters and balancing it out, I think when she comes out, she'll feel more familiar and I can just start off running with her and hopefully get a good gauge of what she's like. So this is the outfit she's most known for. This is the iconic main look. It's cool. Fox Ninja, Fox Spirit Ninja. I like that. But if you go to her secondary outfit, I'm going to change it into that now. That's the outfit that stands out to me. I'm like, oh, I like that version of her. So I like Kunimitsu. I may not like the Kunimitsu that most people know and love, but there's a version of her that I am a fan of, and that's this right here with this jacket and the pants. I like this version right here. This is Cyber Ninja S to me. If you see my other characters that I make, ever since that Cyberpunk jacket came out, all my characters have been wearing it because it's the coolest thing they've come out with so far in Tekken 8. So the fact that she already had this back in Tekken 7 makes me want to double down the fact that, oh, I like this character. I wish I would have discovered this character earlier or appreciated this character earlier. But now I'm kind of forced to rediscover the character, and I'm finding reasons to like her and seeing similarities in her and characters I already like. So I'm excited now. I wasn't excited at first, but now I'm very excited to see this character and see how she plays in Tekken 8. Alright, so what's the game plan? I'm going to play a little bit of Raven and a little bit of Yoshimitsu to get the best of both worlds, and hopefully those skills will translate into this new character. It makes sense emotionally. Technically, not so sure, but we'll figure that out later. We're running for emotions right now, and I think this is going to all work out. As you can see, I like using Raven's little quick pokes, sneaky teleport moves, and his deceptive lows. I think Yoshimitsu has a lot of those tools, and using Raven now, I can get comfortable learning when to teleport, when to poke in, and kind of how to manage space and risk. That's what tools I'm hoping will translate over from Raven onto Yoshimitsu. So this is probably not the best example because I am getting beat, but you see the tools that are there. The teleport is there. You know, she's not going to have shadow clones, but she just had a little spin. That little spin move is part of her tools. It may not function the same way, but I call them lollipop moves. Someone will fall for it. One time a lollipop, two times a sucker. So if I can get you once, out of a 2-round set, I'm happy with that. And I'll know, hey, maybe don't use that for a while. It's something you pull out of your pocket every once in a while and hope I catch you off guard. Yeah, I also need to practice breaking throws. That's just something I can do with anyone. But that's a big, big problem I'm having right now is getting caught with these throws. That's what he's killing me on. He's getting free damage, just grabbing me up, you know. And then I use my heat engager to set the low, which is something she probably doesn't have, but maybe something close to it. That's fine. There's Raven doing his little ninja move, and then she does the same way. She is way more ninja than Yoshimitsu, which is again why I'm so happy to use her. And I love that outfit. That outfit is just pretty cool. So yeah, another reason why I'm excited to see her in Tekken 8. See, I love throwing out the little shadow clones, and she has something similar. Not quite shadow clones, but she can teleport, dive in, do the uppercut. So that move was pretty cool. So I'm, excited to see that. Hope it makes a return in Tekken 8. I'm creating some space, just backing up, poking. I want to get him to be comfortable ducking so I can do other things. And then if he doesn't duck, punish him for it with the sweeps or the slide and things like that. But he's punching through my stuff. I promise you, I used to be much better at Raven. I was a little rusty in this match, but I play a few matches. I think I'll do a little bit better and show off some more stuff. And that's the goal, just get better with Raven. I'm trash with Yoshimitsu, so get decent with Yoshimitsu. And hopefully all that work will pay off when this character comes out. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I won by the skin of my teeth, so can't get too happy about that. Once again, I got lucky, but I'll take it. Win's a win. But just kind of show I get to play a little bit crazier with Raven, throw some random stuff, see how they react to it, and then change it up a little bit. Throw them off their game. I don't know. For some reason, I'm getting stuck doing the same thing over and over again. But usually, I mix up my moves a little bit more to kind of throw them off. But I'm not doing that this game. It's working somehow, but I'm not mixing things up enough. So now you're gonna see me play a little bit with Kunimitsu. I'm playing against a computer because I'm definitely not gonna play online with her. But I'm just trying to press buttons, have fun, see what she can do. And I like the little dash moves she do. Again, crawling space, like I can back dash and then dash back in. So that's fun. The fun little grab she has. Yeah, I'm enjoying the character so far. So again, I'm excited to see how much of this all translates. So really, I'm trying to learn 3 characters at the same time. I'm trying to learn Tekken 7, Kunimitsu, and then Tekken 8, Raven and Yoshimitsu. And hopefully between these 3 characters, I'll be much more comfortable when she finally comes out. That is the overall goal. That is the plan. I'm hoping she has this outfit because I really like this outfit more than the traditional standard outfit. So hopefully that's in there. That's not a guarantee. Maybe something they try to sell you later on down the line, or she may never get it at all. But I'm really hoping she gets that outfit. And if she doesn't, I'll put a cyberpunk outfit on her, like I've done the other characters. But the males have the better cyberpunk jacket, I think, than the females. Yeah, I don't really know a good combo for Raven. Or at least I used to know one. I don't really know one right now. That's the first thing I gotta do is get in there and like figure out a nice decent combo for him, so I can, you know, get some more damage in there. Does that translate into a skill for a new character? I don't know. Again, I'm gonna say that's emotionally correct. Technically, we will see, but emotionally, I feel like that's right. I feel like learning a combo with this character will make it better to do combos like that in the future. I'm gonna claim that as fact, even though I have no reason to believe that. And now I'm going up against Marduk. I low key wanted to see Marduk. I like wrestling like the MMA style. I know people hated him because the grappling 50-50 or whatever. I just thought he was a cool character, and MMA wrestler, that was kind of my jam. I wish even if we had another character that also was like an MMA type wrestler, I'd be cool with. Azucena's kind of like that, but she's more the dancing coffee queen. She doesn't fully exude like MMA fighter, even though that is her style, I believe. But yeah, I wish if we had like another MMA style fighter, I'd be so happy with that. My favorite move with Raven, the double slide into the slam, the bread and butter. It is so risky, super risky, but it's so satisfying to get. She has something similar like it. I don't know if it functions the same way, but again, it'll be a move that it's fun to get. I may get blown up for going for it and missing it, but when you get it, it just feels so satisfying. So again, I'm down for it. She has a lot of satisfying moves. Like again, I don't know how. Same thing with like Lars. Lars has a lot of satisfying moves. They're very risky. You get blown up for them, may not be effective. Again, I'm quoting other people that use him or quoting other people that know more, but they do look cool. They look cool. They look satisfying. You know, so I'm hoping there's a better risk versus reward, balance with this character. Because again, these moves they look cool, they look fun to use. I've heard someone call them like superhero moves. They look cool to do them, but when you don't land it, you're taking a lot of damage, opening stuff up to a lot of punishment. So we'll see. All right, so this is me doing a computer versus computer of Yoshimitsu and Raven, just to like give you guys a full view of what they can do. Because again, I'm not the best person to be piloting these characters, but you know the computer on extra hard should be able to show off some cool stuff. They didn't show up most that first round, but this round should be better. Showing, little kicks. Okay, standing stare at each other. Yeah, you got Yoshimitsu in his little combo and his, yeah, spinning blades. I I don't think she's gonna have anything because I'm pretty sure he's always had that. And I don't think she's has anything like that. Again, I got to go over her moves again, but I don't remember her having anything like that. So she's again, I feel like she's way more Raven than Yoshimitsu, but I don't know why. For some reason, growing up, I could have swore she was just a Yoshimitsu clone, but now that I'm paying more attention, she is not like Yoshimitsu at all. She has very few things like him, but she is more Raven than Yoshimitsu. Oh man. So yeah, this is me trying to use Yoshimitsu, and you can see just how bad. Again, going against computer, going hard, but you can see just how bad I am with Yoshimitsu. I try to do some kick stuff. He touches back. Yeah, I'm I'm doing nothing against the PC, and this is horrible. It's a little embarrassing, but whatever. We had to learn. So it don't matter how embarrassing it is. We're gonna show it, and we'll learn from it. I'm spinning, losing life, spinning for no reason because that didn't help me at all. Flipping right into him, doing some slashes, uppercut. All right, I found a button I like, and I'm, spamming it over and over again, leads to nothing, and I got hit. Okay. See if round two's any better. I did a combo somehow, put the sword away. Don't know what I'm doing. Oh, you got something. Got the sword out again. All right, doing nothing with the sword. The sword's out. Got to do something with it. Oh, drain some life. I remember that move. I remember how to drain life. But I know that's risky too because I can end up giving them life if they counter it. So, yeah. I am bad with Yoshimitsu, but I do recognize one, he's a good character. Two, he allows for a lot of creative expression. That's why I like characters like that. I like him. I like Harang. I like Brian. Brian moves with like a lot of useful tools. You just got to decide how you want to use them. I'm down for all that. So that's my thoughts on Kunimitsu. Like and subscribe if you want to stay updated on my progress, see how things go. Like I said, I'll be training a little bit of Raven, a little bit of Yoshimitsu, and go back to Tekken 7 to look at Kunimitsu. And let's see where this goes. Wish me luck. I'm definitely going to need it. Follow my progress, and let's go get stronger together.